面部穿戴，面部穿戴，脸部轮廓，发型设计。发型设计，发色，面容，雀斑极致，面容，眉毛，眼睛眉毛颜色，眼睛颜，完成你的角色。语音2。开始你的旅程。
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died. wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
按下下以快速消耗一项物品并恢复一些生命值。
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir,
而操控摇杆查看周
I'm not
遭。
sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a portkey.
portkey.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this portkey. Or why.
L 操控摇杆进行移动。
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for
Hey,
evidence of a
要练习
long-forgotten
现在爬。
form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic!
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
点击 CR 以进行基础施法。
Excellent!
使用你的镜头 R 操控摇杆选择一个作用中目标。有些玩家偏好透过在设定中停用镜头相关瞄准来选择目标，并使用相同的摇杆移动虚拟形象。A. 继续。
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself! Reparo! Almost there!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
小地图可显示你周围的环境，你自己位于中间，这是你目前的目标。
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
This statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Wait a minute here. Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them. Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your
使
wand
用
and
L 操控
focus.
摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。左是展现现形。
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Revelio.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing. I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
使用 L 操控摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。你已获得魔杖照明魔咒路莫斯，该按住 CR 并点击 Y 以施展路莫斯。
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. I I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight for you today. Protego! Loom, I need to align these statues with their reflections. Revelio. Lumos. Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once. Revelio.
在破新户期间按住 Y 以使用多多吃反击来使敌人晕眩。被击晕的敌人会受到额外的伤害，以金色数字表示。A。继续。按下 L 操控摇杆冲刺。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to. Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
我等不及要开始上课了。我等不及想要探索。
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
但是好奇心、野心。
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
分类帽在为你分类学院时，会考量你个人的选择。史莱哲林，史莱哲林学院特色是狡猾、胸怀野心且渴求力量。X， 接受学院。B， 选择另一个学院。
You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio. 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 I suppose some introductions are in order.
It's that new 5th year.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragons. Like that film, Did you see the way they walked in at the end of Sorting Territory last night?
Can I help you?
Imagine starting a new school this late.
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
当时可怕极了。当时很刺激。
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
很高兴认识你。你在读什么？
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
很高兴认识你。你这是
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
Revelio.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
真希望你当时在场。
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
再会了。你好像对巫师棋，你很常飞，你好像。
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
再会了。你好像对巫师，你很
Do
常。
you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
再会了。
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Nothing yet. I think I heard one. Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
印象深刻，根本快要吓死我了，好吗？我不喜欢吸引到这么多。
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
很高兴认识你。你有猜到自己？
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
很高兴认识你。你有猜到？
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
很高兴认识你。
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
You're brave though, aren't you? I've seen you in herbology. You're a conqueror with those manuscripts.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Bravery runs in my family.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
水怪雕像，指南页面。这个雕像刻画着马形水怪，这种生物是发源自爱尔兰和大不列颠的变形水生恶魔，通常会幻化为长鬃马的姿态出现。目前已知体型最大的马形水怪是出没在苏格兰的尼斯湖水怪。A. 你已解锁实战指南挑战，完成挑战的进度将会显示在此处。实战指南挑战是获得经验点或 XP 的唯一途径。加件，开启实战指南。等级1，这是你的巫师等级。从挑战中获得的经验值可以提高你的等级与战力。A. 继续，实战指南会追踪你目前的挑战进度。选择挑战选单以继续。挑战1%。挑战总体进度1%。实战指南页面1。实战指南页面1%。每个挑战都拥有不同层级，完成每一层都会解锁特殊奖励，内容包括外观以及重要的强化道具。A. 继续，必须从挑战选单中领取奖励，记得经常回来领取你已解锁的奖励。B.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
你发现了一个呼噜焰快速穿梭点，你可以随时开启地图，快速前往任何已发现的呼噜焰。 简介。开启地图。地图。呼噜宴地点。CLCR。缩放。霍格华兹分为2个主要区域。地图左侧是学生和教授居住的地方，包括各学院交谊厅和大厅。A. 继续。选择大理石阶梯区域以继续。大理石阶梯。下层大理石阶梯。霍格华兹城堡的下层大理石阶梯。X. 穿梭。在此检视中，你可以看到该地区可用的呼噜焰。绿色呼噜焰代表你已发现的火焰，包括你所属学院的交谊厅。灰色呼噜焰代表未发现火焰的位置。B. 返回地图。地图的右侧找到各个学术兴趣点，包括天文塔、图书馆和温室。A. 继续。选择图书馆附属区域以继续。图书馆附属区域。A. 选择。卫斯理教授已经为你解锁了中央大厅呼噜焰。透过 R 操控摇杆左与右来旋转地图，并使用 X 中央大占卜学教室。欧奈教授的占卜中央大厅。霍格华兹城堡的中央大厅。X. 穿梭。中央大厅。霍格华兹城堡的中央大厅。X. 穿梭。白色轮廓表示你的活。使用 R 操控摇杆目标锁定，可有效对付你想要使用连击或难以追踪的任何敌人。
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I can't wait till all my sisters are at Hogwarts with me.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
谢谢你，教授。你能告诉我
What
更
will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
谢谢你，教授。黑魔法防御
Can
术
you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
谢谢你，教授。黑魔法防御术火米村
You
是
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
谢谢你，教授。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
确实没错。 不是这样的。
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
没错，先生。我不想要对他。
I did try to evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
你可透过地图追踪可用的任务。简介：开启地图，收藏箱，黑魔法防御术课。实战指南地图显示赫卡特教授的教室在天文学区的下层。我可能会在这个城堡里迷路。我也许需要用实战指南中的魔法罗盘上来帮助我找到路。奖励：拉维尔萨。出席黑魔法防御术课程。天文学区。收藏箱。0 out of 6。实战指南页面。0 out of 23。幻影园雕像。0 out of 3。这种代表主线任务。完成主线任务可推展故事剧情，解锁新功能并获得经验值。A. 继续。部分任务需要满足咒语及斜线或等级的要求才能解锁。在这种情况下，你必须先达到指定等级及斜线或获得所需咒语，才能启动任务。新咒语可透过完成教授指派的作业或作为任务奖励获得。A. 继续。追踪任务用 A 以继续。黑魔法防御术课。实战指南地图显示赫卡特教授的教室在天文学区的下层。我可能会在这个城堡里迷路。我也许需要用实战指南中的魔法罗盘上来帮助我找到路。奖励：拉维尔萨。 出席黑魔法防御术课程。A. 追踪任务。A.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
释放魔法罗盘上，你的魔法罗盘会引领你找到正在追踪的任何东西。魔法罗盘上会引领你找到正在追踪的任何东西。B. 路莫斯，实用，能在黑暗环境中照亮周围，或是在解谜时提供额外的光源。
Lumos.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
使用 L 操控摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
使用 CR 使出基础施法。
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
使用马维亚萨
A
等飘红
surprised
咒语来突
opponent
破
is a
黄色
weak
护盾。
opponent. as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate.
路莫斯使用拉维阿萨等漂浮咒语来突破黄色护盾。
Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Good form.
I know.
Levioso. A perfectly executed Levioso.
This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
If only all of my students were this adept. I do enjoy lively dueling.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first year.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
我之前进行过魔杖战斗，这是我第一场对。
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
感觉很有意思，感觉很可疑。感觉很有意思。
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
地图，呼噜验地点，霍格华兹，收藏箱，0 out of 35，实战指南页面，1 out of 150，幻影原雕像，0 out of 10。等级2 B 返回设定值储存游戏帧数生成储存游戏空白存档栏空白魔咒学课程储存完成等级装备等级2 B 地图，这是你的位置。天文学区，收藏箱，魔咒学课程。根据实战指南地图显示，罗南教授的课堂位在天文学区。这任务全部参与在霍格华兹的首日，等级2。
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
等级2 B 地图，这是你的位置。天文学区，收藏箱0 out of 6，实战指南页面0 out of 23，魔咒学课程，这是你的位置。天文学区，魔咒学课程，根据实战指南。
Professor Weasley said you'd help me.
Potato! Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
使用 L 操控摇杆稳固你的魔杖，并沿着符号的路径引导它来学习咒语。在你的魔杖沿着符号路径移动时，于提示加速时按下相应的输入。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
某些任务在通往目标的道路上寻找呼噜燕。如果其已解锁，请考虑快速穿梭，或是当作已获得快速穿梭点攻之后使。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
召唤魔咒速速前，将目标拉向施法者，按住 C2并按下所分配的按钮，将释放速速前进一步拉近目标。放开 C2可停止施法。
Very good. Don't lose your composure. to the best of us.
That's it! Stay focused.
Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp.
Yes!
Not to worry.
Here we go!
That is how it's done. Oh, that was an exit. Let us see this. Phew. Oh dear.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
等级2 B 返回设定值储存退出游戏再入游戏再入游戏 A 选择 B 返回魔咒学课程自动储存1小时确定要再入此游戏吗？自上次储存后过了0分11秒，未储存的进度将遗失。魔咒学课程，确定要再入。左线线型会高亮显示附近的敌人容器、互动元素和容器，甚至穿过墙壁。线型也可提示召唤魔咒速速前将目标拉向施法者，按住 CR 并按下所分配的按钮将释放速速前进一步拉近目标，放开 CR 可提示施法。
Very good. Happens to the best of us. Splendid! That's it! Very good! Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Stay focused.
Be sharp. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Very good.
Here we go. Phew. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Here.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
等级2 B 设定值退出游戏储存再入游戏A 确定要再入此游戏吗？自上次储存后，在通往目标的道路上寻找呼噜燕。如果其已解锁，请考虑快速穿梭，或是当作已获
You'll
得。
be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. There we go.
Don't lose your composure.
Be sharp. That is how it's done. Ah, you all let us see this. Yes! Here.
等级2 B 设定值再入游戏A 魔咒学课程自动储存1小时，确定要再入此游戏吗？魔咒学任何装备的外观都可以在装备选单中进行更改，使其看起来像你掠夺的任何其他基本装备。
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Watch this. Phew.
Excellent.
Here we go! There we go. Not exactly your typical lesson, not that I mind. Quite impressive. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
That's it! Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Hehehe 等级2 B 设定值储存游戏载入游戏载入游戏魔咒学课程自动储存确定要载入此游戏吗？魔咒学课程确定要载入此游戏吗？自上次储存后 Y 可保护你免受袭来的可格挡攻击。按住 Y 来施展一次多多施反击，可暂时眩晕某些对手并打破。
You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well. Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Very good.
Watch this. There we go. I will get you back for that. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
A perfect score. Remarkable. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go!
Splendid!
Be sharp. Phew. exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this. There we go.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
使用 R 力量和控制咒语可以。一些敌人对你武器库中的某些咒语和技巧有特殊的弱点。浏览收藏选单来加以了解隐藏的敌人弱点。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game! It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
很高兴你理解。
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
很高兴认识你。瓦嘎杜有多大？
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
谢谢你告诉我瓦嘎杜的事。瓦嘎杜是什么？
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
谢谢你告诉我瓦嘎杜的事。瓦嘎杜。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
太了不起了。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
谢谢你告诉我瓦嘎杜的事。
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
You'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Beth.
You wanted to speak
You
with
know
me,
it won't
Professor.
work on humans.
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
"等级2任务全部参与在霍格交错的魔杖第1局 A 停止追踪任务。Y 在地图上定位。等级2。等级2 B 设定值储存游戏空白存档栏位 A 将游戏储存至新栏位 B 返回交错的魔杖 D 储存完成储存游戏再入游戏B 返回确定要再入此游戏吗？记住已有工具可协助你导航目标。上魔法罗盘和小地图可协助你抵达所追踪的任何目标。
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise, Vesta.
等级2设定值退回主选再入游戏魔咒学课程自动储存魔咒学课程自动储存确定要再入此游力量和控制咒语可以帮助你对付较小的敌人。透过练习，你甚至可以操纵咒语冷却时间来无
You'll
限。
be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
等级2设定值储存游戏无法使用储存，目前无法手动储存，在此期间自动储存仍会执行。A 接受。退出游戏，储存游戏，魔咒学，再入游戏，魔咒学课程，自动储，魔咒学课程，自动储存，1小时，魔咒学课程，PC 控制显示辅助选项 ，PC 辅助选使用者 PC 控制选项。游戏选项、图形选项、显示储存游戏、使用者界面选项。2 PC 控制选项 PC 使用者储存游戏、显示选项、图形选项、游戏图形显示储存游戏。滑鼠左键。辅助PC 控制选项、游戏选项、音讯选项。2重设为预设，音讯设定，家庭影院，选择最能描述你音讯设定的等级设定值。
Here we go.
等级2 B 设定值退回主选单。从你先确定要退出吗？自上次储存后，白色轮廓表示你的活动目标。按下 A 开始。Y 设定值小野丽奈、凯撒琳波曼。任何装备的外观都可以在装备选单中进行更改，使其看起来像你掠夺的任何其他基本装备，或 等级2，任务全部。卫斯理下课后，卫斯理教授想在他的教室里见我，那间教室就在变形学庭院外，位于图书馆副楼和天文学区之交错的魔杖。卫斯理下课后，卫斯理教 A 停止追踪任务 Y 库存。
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
等级2 B 返回。
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
费格教授什么都还没说吗？不，教授。
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
罗南教授有提到那件事。
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
我准备好出发了。
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
那怎么样？
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
等级2，任务全部。罗南教授的作 A， 停止追踪任务 Y， 在地图上定位。等级2，与罗南教授交谈来获得你的首份作业。作业是霍格华兹教授交给你的各种类型的任务，完成后会获得新的咒语作为奖励。完成首个任务的奖励是修复魔咒复复修，同时这也是完成其他任务所必须的咒语。你可以在实战指南的任务选单中追踪作业及其进度。A， 继续。
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
我会完成任务的。这些任务的目
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
我会完成任务的。
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
小地图上的搜索区域代表你需要探索的区域，以找到你的任务目标。
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. Revelio. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Protego. Lumos. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks were...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
修复魔咒复复修可用于修复破碎的物体和环。
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Levioso. Lumos. Reparo.
Something quite satisfying about using the mending charm, isn't there?
Reparo.
B. 路莫斯，实用，能在黑暗环境中照亮周围，或是在解谜时提供额外的光源。纷纷战，复复修，复复修，实用，复复修。Y. 指派顶部 CR， 按住以指派 Y， 指派顶部 CR， CR。CR， 按住以指派 CR， 按住以指派 B， 返回 CR， 按住以指派 CR， 复复修，实用 Y， 指派顶部 B， 指派右侧 CR， CR， 按住以指派 B， 返回。CR， 按住以指派，复复修，实用。B， 路莫斯，复复修，实用。Y， 指派顶部 B， 指派右侧 A， 指派底部 X， 指派左侧。CR， 按住以指派 B， 返回。拉为 Y， 指派顶部 B， 指派右侧 A， CR， CR。等级3 B。返回，挑战1%，设定值，退出游戏，游戏选项，游戏选项，游戏选项 Y， 重设为预设 A， 选择反转镜头 Y 轴，反转镜头 X 轴，关，反转镜头 Y 轴。反转镜头感光度，镜头加速，冲刺控制器震动，瞄准0，瞄准加速，镜头加速，控制选项，游戏体验，加键，存取实战指南，简介，存取地图，装备，设定值，控制选项，游戏体验，加键，存取实战指南。简介，存取地图 L 加 R， 古代魔法 CL， 按住瞄准，等级3。 B. 路莫斯，实用，能在黑等级3。猫头鹰游设定值，退出游戏，音讯选项，储存游戏，显示选项，图形选项，游戏选项，控制选项，游戏体验，加件，存取实战指南，简介，存取地图 L 加 R 古代魔法 CL 按住瞄准 L 按住开启工具轮，点击使用工具，上点击魔法罗盘，按住任务资讯，下治疗，左线行，右咒语选单 C2 按住启用咒语组，点击基础施法 C2 加 A B Y X 使用动作等级3。
Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Reparo.
等级3。设定值，储存游戏，退出游戏，游戏选项 Y 重设为镜头感光度1，镜头感光度，镜头相关瞄准，冲刺开，反转镜头 Y 轴开。关，反转镜头 Y 控制选项，游戏体验，加件，存取实战指南，简介，存取地图 L 加 R 猫头鹰游设定值，装备。设定值，控制选项，游戏体验，加件，存取实战指南，简介，存取地图 L 加 R 古代魔法 CL 按住瞄准 L 按住开启工具轮，点击使用工具，上点击魔法罗盘，等级，设定值。等级3。任务全部参与在霍格交错的魔杖第1局 我应该去找路肯、布莱特比谈谈有关秘密决斗社团的事。欢迎来到火米村。卫斯理教授安排我参观火米村。等级：库存。等级3 B 设定值储存游戏退回主选单，从你先前的储存游戏交错的魔杖第1局手动储存1小时魔咒学课程2023空白存档栏位 A 将游戏储存至正在储存完成，探索，手动储存1小时，变形学庭院，2023年2月17日下午1点退出游戏。等级3，设定值，退出储存退回主选单，从你先前的页面退回主选单，确定要退出吗？自上次储存后过了0分27秒。白色轮廓表示你的活动目标。按下 A 开始，